Hello, I'm Andi Singh, and I'm going to predict the month of November for you day by day for those of you who are in Pisces. Let's start with the Tuesday, the 1st of November. It can be a good day for you, except that you tend to be arrogant and too stubborn. So remove these two things and you will start to do much better. It's a day where you must be conducive to partnerships and to support from others. Being a loner and trying to get things done by yourself is going to be a stuttering matter. Ups and downs will be then seen. Also, don't dominate, because when you do, your negative planets get very excited and you want to take charge. And then your other good planets are now in trouble. So it's going to be an up and down day for you. I'd rather you play safe and don't take any risks. Also, the Tuesday, the 1st of November, when you socialize in the evening session, you can be a bit too strict or too dominating or too stubborn. So try to not do that, and you'll find that your evening session turns out to be a very happy one. Wednesday, the 2nd of November, you are being led by good planets, which make you very conducive, full of partnerships, and very helpful natured. But there are also planets here which make you a person who is very impulsive and off the tracks. Off the tracks means that a person who is not playing the rules and regulations and whose teamwork can be full of suspect. Wants to be a loner. So that's not good. Now, on the good side of the 2nd of November, Wednesday, you will find plenty of support coming your way. And it shows that whatever you attempt to do can be attained. And you can find support as well. But be careful that off and on you will find opposition creeping in and a disruption of your plan. So be ready for that. It's not plain sailing. As the day moves on, some of your negative planets become more active. And here you find that rather than appreciating teamwork, you now want to be a lone player. That's not good. And again, don't be rebellious. By rebellious, I mean a person who goes against rules and regulation and wants to break rules and regulations. Don't do that. Otherwise, the day will end very poorly. When you're socializing on the 2nd of November, tell yourself that things are not very stable. You can be easily offended, or you can offend people very easily. So play safe and try not to dominate. Thursday, the 3rd of November, is another day I have to worry more about domination. It's a day where negative planets are stronger than the positive planets. So you are going to be argumentative, you are going to be stubborn, you want to dominate and take over situations. But when you do that, the day becomes worse and worse. So totally whatever you try to do, stress and anxiety rises more and more. So I'd rather you play safe, let others take the lead, move along with them, and then you will find that the day can improve. When you socialize, watch out that things can turn to a very bad state where you will regret what you said and what you did. So don't drink too much, don't get too gung-ho with your words, don't be a person who wants to say and do things as you wish. Otherwise, the day will end very poorly for you. Friday, the 4th of November, is a difficult day for you. Morning, noon and night you are attracting some trouble. But there are also a couple of good planets there to help you. So it's going to be an up and down day. So let's talk of the downside. Downside can be because of your rebellious nature, arrogant nature, and a tendency to want to do things your way only. The good side shows your creativity levels. The nice side of you being very cooperative is also there. So why not program yourself from the very beginning of the 4th of November as saying, I'm going to go for partnerships, for mutual help, for conduciveness where I support other people's idea, and that way you will see that all the trouble awaiting to happen will not happen. And also the good things where support for you is seen, where financially you can hear good news, will also come freely and not be too mixed up with the bad news. So this bad news wants to mix up and camouflage things for you. So don't allow that. Okay? Your evening session is nice. I find that you are very happy and that you are going to do very well. But some of the negative planets from the daytime session will also come in the evening session, although they are not so active. but they can produce a nature from you where suddenly you become very rude and very offensive. So try not to do that. Otherwise, the evening session remains very positive for you. You can meet people that you want to meet, or when you meet them, you are very happy to meet them. Saturday, the 5th of November, is a very difficult day for you. Right from the start of the day, it produces conflict. Conflict in your personal affairs, which means romance or marriage or family. It brings conflict in the career areas. It brings conflict and losses and bad news from the business areas. So be prepared for bad news of any kind on Saturday, the 5th of November. Some good news is that two of your good planets have not abandoned you. They are there, but they are playing second fiddle. So they are playing second fiddle. They bring a little bit of support now and then, and they only start to become stronger during the very late afternoon or evening section more and more, and the night section. So you are totally open to failure of any kind in the earlier daytime period for almost the whole day, daytime. Your nighttime session shows that you enjoy life very much and you will be with people who are very good, but you'll have to work very hard during the earlier period, which is more or less until 6 p.m. from the day morning until 6 p.m., where the negative planets, two of them, are roaming freely. They attack your financial area, bad news. They attack your career area, bad news. And they also attack your personal area, where you become a person, because of that, full of stress and anxiety. So all three areas of your life open. It's up to you. If you take the soft approach, if you stick to teamwork, if you be a person who is more helpful than attacking others, all your level of exposure to risk will keep dropping. And then you'll find that you manage the day in some way or another. Sunday, the 6th of November, is going to be a very lucky day for you. It produces many opportunities, whether in love areas, whether family areas, and also in financial areas. Good news can come. Whatever you want, you can get. There are a couple of planets which are negative, but not too negative. And some of these planets bring delays. So be patient on the 6th of November, and you'll get what you want. Don't be too aggressive, and you'll get what you want. During the evening session, there shows some disappointment, not on a big scale, but some disappointment. Try not to go into an argumentative mode, because that can provoke and bring arguments to bring disappointments as well. I make Sunday, the 6th of November, as very manageable and very happy for you. Monday, the 7th of November, also a very good day. It brings a lot of help from planets to make you lucky. The downside is that your temper, your aggressiveness, your abruptness, your bluntness needs to be brought under control. That's all. If you can do these four things, you'll find that the 7th of November is a very lucky day for you, bringing support from people in career, bringing good news in business and financial areas, bringing many contacts which you may want in the personal area, in romance, making your marriage extremely lucky as well for that day. So don't be aggressive. The evening session shows that some danger of your aggressiveness can filter in. So you may be not liking what somebody said and felt insulted, and therefore your words can be very sarcastic. Yes, you can be a very sarcastic person. And this sarcasm then other people may not like, and then starts the argument. See, that's the way it goes. Tuesday, the 8th of November, is a very slow day. It does two things. One is it brings delays to whatever you want. The other thing it does is it brings past news, events and people to come and disturb you. So trouble of the past can come back on the 8th of November and make you unhappy. People you know of the past can bring bad news to you. So it's a day like that. So I like you to keep a low profile. Don't take risks in career or business. Just lie low. The planets of ego are also shown. And these planets of ego can make you work on your own, become a loner for the day, or become very arrogant. So try not to do that, because you want support very badly on Tuesday the 8th. When you socialize, you will get the support you want, as long as you are not arrogant. You will be the center of attraction during the evening and night session. But tell yourself, let me be conducive and friendly with others and be helpful and following their plans as well. And that way you can make the 8th of November at least eventful to the level of happy enough. Wednesday, the 9th of November, can be too aggressive for you. I'd rather you take the soft approach in career or business areas. And also in personal areas, don't be blunt or aggressive, or you'll find that the day progressively gets worse. On the secondary level, you have some of your good planets, but because they are on the secondary level, they cannot take charge. So the ones who are taking charge are the ego and the aggressive planets. So don't want to go their way. Control them by being polite, by being conducive to the ideas of others, and go along with the plans of ideas. This way, more and more support will grow for you, and that's what you want on the 9th of November. Your good planets of imagination and creativity, and also the ones that keep you happy, are also seen there. And as the day moves on towards the evening session and the afternoon and the night session, they become stronger. So a good day to socialize, a good day to mix business and pleasure as well. But at that time too, in the evening and night session, remind yourself, no bluntness of speech and no aggressive action. Thursday, the 10th of November, is a very tricky day. On the one side, many planets want you to take charge, and you want to feel important, and you want to be number one, and you want to be noticed all the time, and you want to have the last say. Now, that's not very possible for you on the 10th of November. So why don't you think of doing things the other way, remaining very polite, being happy to be part of a team, being a person who is able to praise what others do as well, so that others love you too. And even when you socialize, behave the same way. This way, morning, noon and night, you can improve the day. Don't dominate, definitely, morning, noon or night. Otherwise, opposition comes. And don't provoke others with your words. You can do that by being sarcastic or being rude or being too direct in your speech. So don't do these things, and you can make the 10th of November ultimately a good day for you. The 11th of November will become a good day. There are many planets here that make you very helpful to others, so others appreciate it. But there are also a couple of planets that make you off the rails. I use this phrase very often for you. Off the rails mean a person who does not follow rules and regulations anymore, wants to do things her way, wants to take shortcuts, for example, and then lands yourself into trouble and land other people into trouble too. So tell yourself that follow rules and regulations, be part of the team, and your daytime at your place of work or in business, you will be able to do quite well. These negative planets will gain speed as the day moves on during the evening and night session. So watch out that your night session can become a little bit difficult for you. Again, because of quarrelsome nature, of being a person who is not agreeable easily and wants to offend people with her words, with his or her words as well. It can be a good day as long as you listen to my advice in what I've said, and that way you will see that as the day ends, you did quite well. So you can, even on your worst day, do well, but you have to be reminded by me, so it's good that you are listening to me. Alright, that was the 10th of November, I believe. No, sorry, that was the 11th of November. Or was that the 12th? Let me anyway talk to you about the 12th of November. The 12th of November is when the situation can become very bad. Very bad because you will be in a mode which wants to dominate everything and everybody. You will be in an argumentative position all the time. You will be in using words which others don't like to hear. Your actions will be too demanding and strict. And so people don't want to work with you or associate with you on the 12th of November. Turn the thing around. Be conducive to the plans of others. Agree with what others want to do. Allow teamwork to absorb you. And that way you can turn what could be a nasty day on the 12th of November to ultimately becoming quite a good day for you. So you need support from others to survive this day. Even the evening session can turn very bad. It shows arguments can break out very quickly. what you say and what you do others can find to be very offensive. They can be very hurt with your words or with your action. And of course they will retaliate and they will attack you in return. So again, take the soft approach when you are socializing during the evening session until the end. And you will find you can turn a difficult day like the 12th of November into a good day. The 13th of November can become definitely a very troubled day. Whatever you try and do, nothing good will come of it, let me tell you that. Your good planets hardly have a say. So the negative planets are turning things around. But there are two planets here I see that are trying their best to enter. So awareness I have to create in you. Avoid people who make trouble for you. Avoid doing things that are of a suspicious nature. Avoid wanting to get into company that can lead you astray or lead you into trouble. Do these things and play safe. When you do that, your negative planets start to weaken because of your actions or because of your thinking. And then the positive planets can rise. And you have these two positive planets that want to help you very much. They begin to get stronger as the day moves on. And they bring all kinds of good news for you. Good possibilities of making money. Good news in career. And also the ability to be invited and to be very happy when socializing. In fact, your evening session, there are more than two planets here which help you. So your socializing areas can be very conducive and can be very enjoyable. But always keep in mind that on the 13th of November, you have three negative planets who want to make your personality and the way you behave a very difficult one. So remind this to yourself. Count to 3 silently in your heart before you say or do anything. That way you will slow down. And before you can come to 3, before you can reach to 3, you will say, I better not do it, I better not say it. And then the 13th of November comes under control for you. The 14th of November is even worse. I can see here that the negative planets have gone upstairs to take control. And so you